And welcome back to Gator Snapper playthrough of Lost Planet 2, where we've got our fucking mech that I never really fucking remember how to activate. God damn, I wish controls were more universal. I was having that same fucking problem when I was playing Just Cause 2 earlier today. Hitting wrong buttons every fucking time, rolling around at the speed of sound, causing all sorts of a ruckus on the streets, even though I guess that's beneficial for me. I wonder if they think about that in making that game, where it's like, let's make some of the buttons confusing so that the player will fuck around a bit and just like blow up shit and cause like more plot to happen. I don't know. That'd be a fun little concept in the game, I guess, but who fucking knows. Oh good, I got an achievement. Thank God I could fucking see that in my lifetime. Man, I don't know if I've really gone off enough on games for Windows Live yet, but I fucking hate games for Windows Live, which if you don't know from watching this playthrough already, that's what Lost Planet 2 is set up for on Steam. It is the worst. It is the actual worst fucking... It's like the worst fucking gaming platform on computer program I've ever seen. And they just wanted to fucking make it where it's like, oh, here's some of your favorite games from the Xbox 360. Port it over onto Steam, but you know, we don't want to just have a simple server that every other fucking multiplayer game on the computer has. We also want to make it confusing as fuck, unwieldy as shit, and, you know, just generally not working in the first place. Yeah, Dark Souls 1 is the only game that was smart enough to get off of games for Windows Live, which I'm very proud of them for doing it. I just wish they had done it before. Honestly, I had heard the rumor that they'd moved Dark Souls 1 off of games for Windows Live, but I don't really know if my version of it is off of it, which is unfortunate because I do want to play Dark Souls 1 at some point. Which, another reason that would be unfortunate is because I've actually seen some playthroughs of Dark Souls 1, and whew, it looks way harder than Dark Souls 3, I gotta say. Like, just some of the shit I've watched, especially with the fact that there aren't really many, like, people that play online anymore. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to fucking handle that. Whatever. We'll see. I would really love to play Dark Souls 1. That seems fucking awesome. God damn, this thing is shooting a lot of blue missiles at me. Pretty unfortunate. What has happened now? I've like... Oh, God, I've submerged myself. Submerged myself and defeated the beast by accident, all in one fucking fell swoop. I love it. Doing good here. Or I would be if I could fucking get this bad boy back on land. Or bad boy, girl, whatever. I don't know. What do we call agendered sexualities in this universe? Do we even have a word for that yet? All I remember is Zay, but that's not... This is not the proper fucking grammar situation to be saying Zay. I don't know. Shmee. Shmee is a good one. That's from Futurama. I mean... That's one of the things that I wish people would do. If you're gonna make like a big hassle, God, that's gonna sound conflagratory, I'm sorry. Or argumentative, sorry, I'm using big words by mistake once again. I've been writing today, I do that a lot. But yeah, one of the things that I wish people would do when they want to make a point like that, of like, we want our gender to be defined as such and such, I wish they would... This might be a little bit selfish of me to say, but I wish they would just kind of have fun with it, where if they wanted, like, a thing for, like, an agendered term for he or she, like, they'd just take a cue from Futurama and say, like, Shmee, or just, like, a cue from a show that has, like, had fun with the idea, and they're obviously not being dicks about it. But, whatever, I don't know. That's all up to the people themselves. I have no fucking right in deciding any of that. I have my suggestions, of course, which I'll gladly complain about over and over again. Yeah, god damn it, I've done it again. Gator Snapper's done it again. He's infuriated everybody on the internet with both his mech piloting skills and the fact that he doesn't know what to fucking say about, people and their weird fucking views on reality in general. Yeah, that got a little bit more existential than I meant it to. I don't know, once we're dead, we'll all become energy beings, and we won't have to worry about such things as he or she. Actually, that makes me wonder, what do energy beings call each other? What do you think they call each other, huh? Do they say he or she? Maybe you just take whatever form you want and you don't have to worry about it. You could be called a he or a she and you don't care. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I don't fucking know. Once again, Gator Snapper's just a little bit loopy. Gator Snapper's been recording quite a fair bit today. His brain isn't quite where it used to be as compared to the fucking last time he recorded something. His brain was supposedly in a better place. Nope, still hasn't been. I can say, though, it has gotten worse with the lack of recording I've done. I've been influenced by strange things in multiple places. not include the... Yeah, you know what, I was gonna make a fucking gay sex joke, but I fucked it up with the fact that I can't say proper fucking English sentences, so we'll just leave that there. I don't know. I don't know, with like not having recorded in 3 weeks, there's been a surprisingly fair bit of talking to like people about the whole YouTube thing I do in general, like mainly friends, but also some co-workers of mine at the place I've been working at for the summer, that because I was talking with some friends about it nearby, they grew curious about it, and we just started talking about it in general, which, I don't know, I think it's kind of neat, but with such a small channel, I don't really care about it mainly in the first place. But I don't know, we were talking about like catchphrases I should do, and they had brought up the fact that I had like been ending episodes saying later everybody, and they're like, oh yeah, so you're saying it like later gators, right? And I was like, oh my god, you're fucking geniuses. I never thought of that. Later gators. How did I never catch on to that? I could be like an old fucking lady ending my fucking episodes every fucking time. I don't know, I never noticed that before, but I was kind of wondering if it's like a subconscious thing, because my grandma would always say it to me. I would say later gator, and she would say after a while crocodile. I don't know, it's this cute little thing I like that. It was like, that's a nice little thing to think about. But, as a matter of fact, that was not why I was saying later everybody at the end of every episode. And they were kind of surprised at that, and I was like, whoa, cool, that's a little thing I never noticed before. And we started talking about some other stuff. They said I should make some fucking catchphrases. And I don't know, we went off on a weird tangent trying to come up with some fucking catchphrases. One of which turned into whoop-de-doo, here comes the goo, which we could never really figure out at what time I should be saying such a thing in a video game that I was playing, but I would like to work it in at some point. It's like fucking fighting a giant-ass acrid and just like, oh god, whoop-de-goo, here comes the goo, shoot a missile that kills it. Oh my god, a prime opportunity! I must take it! Mike, you took my fucking opportunity. Whoop-de-doo, here comes the goo. Fuck you, Mike. Yeah, there we go. That worked itself in well enough. It felt kind of forced, but I don't know, I'm kind of proud of it. It almost worked. I can at least say that. Oh, well, whatever. We came up with a bunch of catchphrases that day. I honestly don't even remember half of them. Remember, we were just in a diner talking about them, and I felt kind of embarrassed because we were, you know, in a fucking public place and we're shouting things out like, whoop-de-doo, here comes the goo. But, I don't know, it was a good day. I like that. I don't know. I never really fucking talked about the whole YouTube thing with, like, this particular group of friends. I talk about it with my fucking roommates all the time. Hell, they were fucking on, like, a whole series of Resident Evil 7, so it'd be kind of odd if we didn't talk about it every once in a while. But yeah, it's kind of fun branching out like that. Be cool if it fucking amounted to something. I got a shit ton of subscribers, but whatever. Don't quite care too much. Although, I do have to say, fucking in recent days, a shit ton of people had been subscribing. I was like really surprised at that. I was like, whoa, this is like, okay, this is kind of sad saying it like this, but I was like, whoa, this is over 10 people. I'm hitting the high life, but I don't know. It was a surprise to me because I don't really get too many subscribers. I was a little touched inside. I was like, yay, I'm being recognized by a very small, weird fucking minority on the internet. I'm so happy, but whatever. I'm pretty, this is just gonna sound like pandering, but I'm pretty chill about the whole thing in general. Whether I get subscribers or views or not. I mean, I'm just fucking doing this for shits and giggles. Oh, hello, speaking of shits and giggles. Yeah, speaking of shits and giggles, pretty much because, I don't know, this fucking hiatus I went on, I was kind of considering, like, I could just not do this anymore. Like, but having the mornings free is kind of nice. I was able to get a lot of other shit done. But then I was thinking about it, I was like, I have so much fun doing this shit anyways. I'd kind of be ashamed to not do it. And it's such an interesting little concept anyways of, like, having bits of my life documented like this. Like, fuck, I could come back to this episode, like 2 years' time and just be like, what was I feeling like that day? And have a perfect fucking, like, example of that exactly, where it's just like, oh man, just by me talking about this stuff, I remember how I was feeling that day. I don't know. That kind of stuff is neat to me, and I very much appreciate it. And, I mean, just in general, I have fun yelling out obscenities and doing stupid shit playing games anyways, having that recorded. I don't know. I have lots of reasons to keep doing this, so I was like, let's just go back into it. I'm actually kind of happy, because I was kind of worried that going back into this, I'd have to do 50, like, false starts, because, like, I'd have lost, what do you call it? I would have not been used to recording for such a long time that I wouldn't remember how to really get back into the groove of just, you know, talking to myself like a fucking idiot. But, I don't know. I guess idiocy just naturally runs through me, so I don't have as much trouble doing it. I'm happy with that. I'm just mainly happy with the fact that I don't have to fucking do goddamn 50 fucking false intros trying to get used to the whole thing over again. I don't know. That being said, I'm not saying what I'm putting out right now is A-grade material. Gotta say, a lot of this shit, like, just with today's session in general, there's some stuff I was like, kind of could have recorded that better, but whatever. Fucking ignore all that shit I was saying right now. That thing we just saw going into the ocean right then and there. I recognize that. That's actually one of the bosses you fight later on. Kind of a shame that's not a giant robot, but I don't know. It's a fun little mission where you get to just be underwater. I liked it. It was cool. Track the experimental weapon. Yeah, that must be the boss that we go after. I fucking love that mission. I still wish it was a giant monster I was fighting, but whatever. And also, why do you have the cool mech? I want the cool mech. Is it flying? No, guys, don't blow it up. I want the mech that floats and flies. Oh god, it's gonna die. Or maybe this is the experimental weapon. I don't know. I remember, like, the sub is just a boss, but I don't really remember if it's, like, considered the experimental weapon or not. Oh, it's so fucking cool. Do I get to drive that mech? I really want to drive that mech. So fucking awesome. It's like that fucking Pokemon Vikavolt, which, like I said, I don't know if as in Lost Planet 2, but it's playing a lot of Pokemon card game recently, so there's a lot of new things I now know about that I wouldn't have before. Oh, that'd be a perfect singularity to do. I could just fucking dick around playing the Pokemon online card game. Yeah, and then get some fucking... Oh, this isn't the one that flies. That's a shame. Yeah, just get a bunch of fucking copyright notices from Nintendo saying, you cannot play our card game, you fool. Wait, are we going over there? Is there even... Oh, do we just go underwater? What are we doing here, guys? Well, Trauma Switch knows what's up. He's just going straight down there. Do we breathe underwater? Like, are we okay to go down there? I guess. God damn, if I was playing this game and I didn't, like... If I didn't see this, there's no way I'd figure we'd just be able to go underwater. Oh my god, yeah, our suits... Wow, this is an underwater mission. I mean, fuck, that really is confusing, because once upon a time I remember falling into the ocean and just dying. But then again, I guess there wasn't really a floor to walk on, so... in all fairness... yeah, I don't know. This works, I suppose. Oh, and there it goes. The experimental weapon and an octopus. Oh, boy. Oh, there's a lot of things here. Let's just shoot them all and fucking hope for the best. Yeah, piss off the underwater beasties. I'm sure they love it. Oh, God. Acrid are fucking nasty bitches. Are they all the same species? They all look different, so that would imply that they're not. But we call them acrid. So, I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things... Oh, God. Oh, it's throwing me out of the water. That's weird. I like it, but I'm kind of confused. Oh, no, wait. This was a jet of water, wasn't it? Was that what pushed me out? No, what? Oh, yeah, it was. Okay, cool. God, it looks like they put some of the jumping animation into it, though. So it's not... I don't know. It's... I don't know. Instead of just having it be a different animation, it's like the jumping thing instead. It's kind of a pisser. I don't know. I might just be making this up. Hold on, let's see. No, never mind. It looked like I had jumped that first time, so I just assumed that they got lazy. Instead of putting a different animation, they just had it where it's like, oh, he jumps. It's just like a jump that they have no control over. Oh. It's one of those things that I've heard other Let's Players complain about, but I don't quite know what the reason to complain about it is, so I'm just kind of half-heartedly trying my best here. I'm like, it's bad, right? And I can only assume it's bad because... Yeah, that's the fucking bad. That's the pisser about... You know, not knowing half the things other people can, like, critique over. I don't know why it's a bad thing. Whatever. I guess you could just say because it should be different, and it's not. Man, complaining is stupid, isn't it? I quit. I'm gonna complain about, or I'm not gonna complain anymore. Yeah, I'll just complain about other things. That'll solve all the problems. Oh god, how close am I to, like, the end of this mission? I was actually just about to end the episode forgetting that this is a fucking game, where if I just end an episode, I'm gonna have to replay a whole damn mission over again. I'm sure it can't be much longer. Oh, whoa! Damn, I love this mission. This is awesome. These enemies are fucking cool. Like I said before, like, I love the whole Japanese alien monster race thing. They do it a lot in a bunch of different shows. I think Gundam may have done it at one point. I don't know. There's this other show, though, called Life on the Gargantuous Planet. I don't remember what the fuck it was called. But they have a whole fucking race of alien squid things that... Like, oh, it's so fucking cool. They just have, like, such a fun idea of what aliens look like and what they are in general. I like it. I like fucking weird monster design. I said it before that, This is just gonna sound like advertising again. But I like tried doing artwork stuff on my Tumblr where it's like, oh, I'm learning how to draw people, but I like drawing monsters because they're more fun to draw. Yeah, I like drawing monsters. Monsters are probably my favorite thing to draw. They're just so fucking... You don't have to think about it all. You don't have to think about, like, normal human proportions. And you can just make something that's cool. Cool and scary. Please, fucking... Yeah, I just want that gun. Oh, this is unfortunate. Okay, here, let's just use this so I don't have to waste my jump. Oh, you fucking alien freaks. Get away from me. Oh, God. They're beating the shit out of me. And I cannot do but a thing about it. Okay, here we go. This time they won't be over my fucking head, maybe. Oh, they definitely are. Okay, whatever. It's just here. Fuck off. God damn it. Should not be so fucking difficult. I was like right over it too. It's like, oh no, half of the robots clipping in against the wall. Here we go. Here. Oh, is this the one that flies now? Is that what you're telling me? Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna fucking camp up here and shoot these assholes. Oh wow, Guys, you could have just put the little bit of effort into killing that one. Come on, guys. It's like you're not really fucking super soldiers. Hello, that one is pissed. Ooh, boy. I wonder if we could have gotten eaten by that and blown it up from the inside with the with the fucking giant chameleon guy. What the fuck? I learned his name. What was it? It's like Gordon Ramsay. That's what it was called. Yeah, I remember that one time it opened its mouth and insulted my cooking. Called it frozen. It was not a fucking fun time. He really hurt my feelings in there. I wonder how much of that is real, actually. Like, how many times Gordon Ramsay on TV yelled at people, like, was actually real. Because I've also seen the show where, like, he's, like, helping kids with cooking, and he is just, like, the fucking nicest fucking person. Then again, it might just be a thing where it's like, hey, you adults should know better. You cook like shitheads, and maybe I don't know, maybe the adults are a bit more back sassy with him rather than how the kids are. Kids might just be fucking terrified and not know any better. Oh, he seems like a really supportive dude when it comes to, like, I don't know, maybe he's supportive with the adults too, in just like that weird backhanded way. He's like the fucking, he's like the Whiplash of cooking, I guess. It's like trying to teach the adults. Oh, whoa, what are these things? I want these things. Give me these things. Fuck whatever I was talking about with Gordon Ramsay. I want to shoot at these things now. I don't know. If I had to cook in front of Gordon Ramsay, I'm not at the age where he would, like, be forgiving with me. He'd call me a little fuck, tell me that I should know how to cook better by this point in my life. And I mean, it's not like I don't want to know how to cook any better. I try, and I just suck ass, so I don't bother trying anymore. Yeah, kind of defeats the purpose of try and I try, huh? Whatever. Whoa, why am I... Oh, wait, no, never mind. I thought I was losing a bunch of thermal energy and I was about to have a hissy fit. I was about to take it right up to the manager of this game. I was going to say, Mr. Miyamoto, since that's the name of everybody that makes games in Japan. Mr. Miyamoto, you did that thing where I was losing thermal energy and it really hurt my feelings. Get out of here, you fuck. Oh, man. I wish there was more effects to, like, the underwater explosions. Like, maybe I mean, there's at least a different effect, I think. I wish there was, like, that push... Oh, yeah. That, like, push of water. Although, that'd probably be a lot to program. I don't know. I don't know anything about programming games. I've heard bare things about it every once in a while. I try to sound smart at the time, but it never works out too well. I don't know. This would all be a very simple solution if I just studied into that kind of thing. Whereas, like, I want to know what to talk about when I play these games, and I see something I could complain about. I don't know. It'd be neat to just, like, know half of what I'm trying to talk about at times. I don't know. Just having the capability to, like, adequately describe what you're thinking and stuff, I think that's a really valuable ability to have, which I obviously lack in, because even as I was saying that right then and there, I was not able to fucking understand half of what I was saying. Oh, cool, we getting into these things now? Sweet. Is it the end of the actual mission? Like, if I turn this off, will I fucking have to do a whole thing over again, or are we good? Maybe? No, yeah, I think we're good. Mission complete. That's a good sign. I'll just wait to see if a fucking thing says, like, a loading screen comes up. No, I'm sure we're fine. So yeah, I'm just gonna end this episode right here and hope for the best. If you see next week they have to do the whole mission over again, well, boy howdy, you can be assured I'll be upset. So yeah, this has been a Gator Sniper playthrough. See you guys in the next one. Later, everybody.